Good morning, children. Good morning.
Good morning,
Good
ma'am.
morning, ma'am.
Good morning, children. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, children. Good morning. Yeah, just help me know. Have you finished these? Have you finished answering these questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just tell me where we stopped so that we can pick up from the next one. Should we start from here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Completed still 6 question, ma'am.
Very good. Thank you, children. Fine, fine. Yes, answer this one. Try yourself and then we'll see the answer.
Ma'am, I completed this one, ma'am.
So you finished this, is it? Okay, what is the formula to find the number of diagonals in a polygon?
N minus 3 by 2, ma'am.
N in n minus 3 by 2. Perfect. N into n minus 3 by 2. Okay, I think then you have to wait for the others to complete. 2 minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Completed, children?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. How many diagonals in a quadrilateral?
2.
Pentagon?
Diagonals, ma'am.
Okay. Pentagon?
5 diagonals,
5
ma'am.
diagonals, ma'am.
Hexagon?
9
9
diagonals.
diagonals, ma'am.
And decagon?
35, ma'am.
Answers. See here.
Yes, ma'am.
We just have to use the formula. So on substituting, n is the number of sides. So quadrilateral, 4 sides. So 4 into 4 minus 3 by 2. 4 minus 3 is 1. And 4 by 2 is 2. 4 minus 3 is 1. 4 by 2 is 2. So 2 into 1, 2. So you'll have to subtract this. 5 minus 3, 2. 6 minus 3, 3. 10 minus 3, 7. And then divide. 5 by 2 into 2. 5 by 2 into 2. So 2 cancels 5. I think the calculation should be simple for you. All of you got the correct answer?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let's go to the next one. So you will try it first and then we'll see the answer, children, because it's all formula based. We have understood how polygons and their interior and exterior angles behave. Instead of showing you the answer, I thought you'll just work it first and then we'll see the correct answer. So here it is. Find the number of sides of a regular polygon. So we don't know the value of n. We don't know the value of n. Find the number of sides of a regular polygon whose each exterior angle measures 45 degrees. Just tell me some formula you know about exterior angle. Exterior angle is equal to okay, no problem. Exterior angle is equal to 45 degrees. Exterior angle, see, just write what is given. Exterior angle is equal to 45 degrees. How do we find the exterior angle? 360 by n. Why are we using this? Why are we not writing 180 minus interior angle? Because when we write 360 by n, n is the number of sides. Exterior angle is given to be 45 degrees. Each exterior angle, okay? Each exterior angle is 45 degrees. 360 by n, 360 by number of sides will give you, see, it's a regular polygon. It's a regular polygon. That is why we know each exterior angle. Otherwise, in a polygon, the sum of all the exterior angles will be 360. But the measures of each of the exterior angles will be different. In a polygon, in any polygon, the sum of all the exterior angles will be 360 degrees. Only when it is a regular polygon, all the exterior angles will be equal. In an irregular polygon, exterior angles will total to 360 degrees, but each of them will not be equal. They'll not be equal to each angles. Each of the angles will not be equal to one another. Maybe if there are 6 angles, 2 of them will be equal. All the angles will not be equal. So exterior, so this is given, it's a regular polygon. It is a regular polygon. That's why we know each exterior angle. Each exterior angle is 45 degrees. How many ever exterior angles the polygon has, each of it measures 45 degrees. Each exterior angle is 45. Exterior angle is 360 by n is 45. This is the expression to find each exterior angle in a regular polygon. 360 by n is 45. Cross multiply. 360 is equal to 45n. You can also write it as 45n is equal to 360. Just take this here and bring this here. 360 is equal to 45n or 45n is equal to 360. N is equal to 360 by 45. On simplifying this, you will get n is 8. Cancel in the tables of 5 and 3 and all that. Simplify and you get n is 8. That means the number of sides is equal to 8. So it's a regular. It is a regular. What is it? It's a regular. Children, am I audible?
Octagon.
Octagon. It's a regular
Octagon, ma'am.
Perfect. It's a regular octagon. So just write this information given. Each exterior angle is equal to 45. Under each exterior angle, write 360 by n because 360 by n is the formula to find each exterior angle. So if this is 45, that means 360 by n is 45. On solving this, you can find the value of n. Work it, children. Completed, children?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. See, 360 by 45, you need not write 8 straight away, children. You will be simplifying by 3 and then maybe again by 3 and then by 5. Okay. What is the measure of each exterior angle of a regular hexagon? Tell me. How do you do this? It's a regular hexagon. That is why we can find each exterior angle.
Ma'am, 360 by n formula we must use in this, ma'am.
Yeah, 360 by how much? 360 by?
6, ma'am.
6, ma'am.
360 by 6. Yeah, 360 by 6. And after finding the exterior angle, how will you find the interior angle?
Ma'am,
180 degree minus exterior angle.
180 minus exterior
180
angle.
by minus exterior angle, ma'am.
Perfect. Perfect. 180 minus each exterior angle will give you the interior angle. Yes, children. Work this now. Please take the question and work the solution. Completed, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Find the angle measure X in each of the following. How many sides does the first figure have?
4 sides, ma'am.
So what is the special
sides.
name? Yeah, what is it called? It's a quadrilateral. Do you know the sum of all the 4 angles? The interior angles of a quadrilateral? What is the sum? What is the sum of the 4 angles? 4 interior angles of a quadrilateral.
360 degrees, ma'am.
Okay. What is the sum of all the exterior angles? Here you don't see the exterior angles. In the figure, you don't see the exterior angles. But what will be the sum of the 4 exterior angles?
Ma'am, x equals 70 degree, ma'am.
Yeah, just a minute. We are just talking about something else, Madhumita. What is the sum of all the exterior angles?
360 degree, ma'am.
360 degrees. Why so much of thought you have to give to this, children? Sum of all the exterior angles in any polygon, the sum of all the exterior angles is equal to 360 degrees. Whether it is a quadrilateral or a pentagon, whatever it is, whatever polygon, the sum of all the exterior angles is equal to 360 degrees. So there are 4 interior angles, 60, 110, 120 and x. So 60 plus 110 plus 120 plus x is equal to 360. The sum of all the 4 interior angles, the sum of all the 4 interior angles will be equal to 360 degrees. Okay, so working that you can find x. Tell me the 5th one, children. 1 minute. This is the answer for the 4th one. We'll finish the 4th one and then do the 5th. Oh, sorry, not the 4th one. Sorry. We'll finish the first one. 10, 1. Please draw the figure, a rough figure.
completed first one, ma'am.
Okay. So this is, I just worked it because the sum of all the interior angles is different for different polygons. When it's a triangle, the sum is 180. In a quadrilateral, the sum of all the interior angles is 360. The sum of all the interior angles is different for different polygons. So here, this is how we find when n is 4, number of sides is 4, n minus 2 into 180. So 2 into 180, 360. Then the sum of the 4 angles is equal to 360. So x is 70. So children, tell me, please answer my question so that all of us will be doing the same thing. Now, children, how many sides does this polygon have? How
5
many?
sides, ma'am.
5
Sides, ma'am.
5 sides. Name the sides.
AB, BC, CD, and DE, ma'am.
One
And
more. You see,
AE.
and AE. The sides are AB, BC, CD, DE, and EA or AE. AB is the first side, BC second side, CD third side, DE fourth side, EA fifth side. We come back to the starting point. We started with AB. So EA, we come back to the starting point. So this polygon has 5 sides. Is it a regular pentagon? Is it a regular pentagon? Children, my question is it is a pentagon. Is it a regular pentagon? Okay, by just looking at the figure, we cannot come to conclusions like that, but just by looking at the figure, it does not look like a regular pentagon because in a regular pentagon, all the sides, in a regular pentagon, all sides must be equal and all the interior angles must be equal. Now, when we find the interior angles, we'll make out. It is not a regular pentagon. It is an irregular pentagon. We'll see. We'll understand that when we find the results. Now, tell me, what is the measure? What is the measure of this angle? How do you name this angle first? How do you name this angle? Like I'll name this angle. Okay, let me name this angle. This angle is called angle AED. AED, or I can call it DEA. This angle, which is marked 50 degrees, can be called angle AED or angle DEA. In the same way, tell me, how do you name this angle? This angle.
Angle ABC, ma'am.
Angle ABC. Angle ABC. Or you can call it angle ABC or
CBA.
angle CBA. Angle CBA. You can also call it angle CBA, where the vertex, that vertex angle, meaning the vertex is at B. That letter should be placed in the middle. You can call it A, B, C or CBA, but B should be the letter in the middle because the vertex of the angle is at B. So ABC or CBA refers to this interior angle. This interior angle. But what do we know? The sum of this angle and the exterior angle. Now for this interior angle, this is the exterior angle. For this interior angle, this is the exterior angle. See, it's straight, they lie on a straight line. Interior and exterior angles, they lie on a straight line. See, this is the straight line. This is straight line. So on the straight line, the angle is 180 degrees. Now this is the interior angle and this is the exterior angle. If the exterior angle is 60 degrees, how much will be the interior angle?
180 degree minus 60 degree, which is 120 degree, ma'am.
Perfect. This will be 120 degrees. See, this is the straight line. The side CB is produced. Okay, when you produce the side of a polygon, an exterior angle is formed. This is the exterior angle and its measure is 60 degrees. This is its corresponding interior angle. This is its corresponding interior angle. Now, interior angle plus the exterior angle will be equal to 180 because they stand on a straight line. See, both of them make a straight angle. Both of them make a straight angle. So if the exterior angle is 60 degrees, the interior angle will be 180 minus 60, 120 degrees. Now, how do you call angle 60 degrees? Meaning, how do you name this angle? Angle, like how we call this ABC. How do you name this angle?
Angle
ABX.
ABX.
Very good. Angle ABX. Okay, ABX. And this one 50 degrees. How do you name 50 degrees? Angle?
Angle DCY.
Y.
Angle DCY. Angle DCY. Perfect, children. All right. Now it's a pentagon. It's a pentagon. We know that the sum of the interior angles of a pentagon is not 360. It's different. The sum of the 5 interior angles. It has 5 interior angles. This X angle ABC. See, I'm just calling out the 5 interior angles of the pentagon. X degrees. Then this angle ABC. Then this angle DCB. This one DCB. This one DCB. Then X again and 50 degrees. The sum of all these angles is the sum of the interior angles. What is the total? What's the sum of all the interior angles in a pentagon? What is the sum of all the interior angles of a pentagon? Use the formula n minus 2 into 180. Yes, quickly, children. This is just mental work, no?
540 degrees, ma'am.
540 degrees because 5 minus 3. Sorry, 5 minus 2 into 180. N minus 2. So 5 minus 2. 5 sides minus 2. 3 into 180. 540 degrees. So when you add these 5, see, by mistake we write 360. It's not 360 for every polygon. Now for a pentagon, you should find. You don't have to remember. You have to find. You need to show the working. So now see the answer. So it's like this, children. X plus angle ABC plus angle DCB, or you can call it BCD plus X plus 50 degrees is equal to 540. Is equal to 540. Now, how much is ABC? You said how much is ABC? What's the measure of ABC?
120, ma'am.
120 degrees.
120. And what is the measure of DCB? DCB
130 degree, ma'am.
130 degree, ma'am.
130 degrees. So 50 plus X plus 120 plus 130 plus X is equal to 540. So solving that, you will find the value of X. Please draw the figure and go through the working first, understand the working, and then write it out in your book. This chapter is kind of completely new to you, so I want you to finish the classwork during the meeting itself so that you know the answer gets registered in your mind. You can take a screenshot, children, but I'm waiting for you to finish the working in the meeting now. Do we understand this line, children? This line 50 plus x plus angle ABC plus BCD plus x is equal to 540. This is the important line. This is the important equation. If you can understand this, then the answer is easy. If you have any doubts, please get it clarified.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Madhumita.
Ma'am, I wrote the note for this lesson. I wrote the notes only for the first 2 to 3 classes, ma'am. After that, I had a lot of notes and tests, so I'll finish it by this weekend, ma'am.
Okay, fine, Madhumita. All right, but make sure you complete. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Shall we move on, children? Any doubts?
No doubts, ma'am.
No doubts, ma'am.
All right, children. So in the first figure which you see on the screen, tell me without calculating, what is x plus y plus z?
180 degree, ma'am.
Think again. What is x plus y plus z?
360 degree, ma'am.
360 degrees. 360 degrees. Children, think why? Why x plus y plus z is equal to 360 degrees?
Because those are the exterior angles of the triangle, ma'am.
Correct. X is an exterior angle. X, Y, and Z are the exterior angles. A triangle has 3 interior angles and 3 exterior angles. Exterior angles are formed when the side is produced. The side is produced. And see, the side AB, BA is produced. Exterior angle Z is formed. When the side CB is produced, is extended, then this exterior angle X is formed. Similarly, when the side, each of the sides are extended, AC, this side ACC, AC is extended, BA is extended, CB is extended. Each of the 3 sides, they are extended, they are produced, and exterior angles are formed. So we know that in every polygon, the sum of the exterior angles is a constant, is 360 degrees. So x plus y plus z is 360. But in this question, children, since we have given some information. We have given some information here. You're not supposed to write x plus y plus z is equal to 360 straight away. You need to work and show it as 360. They've given you some, angles here. This is 40 degrees. This is 90. If 90 degrees and 40 degrees were not given, if these measures were not given, and these angles were marked x, y, and z, then you can write, then there's nothing to work. You can just write x plus y plus z is equal to 360 degrees. But here some measures are given. So it is safe to find x plus y plus z than just writing x plus y plus z is 360. Even if you work, you're going to get the same answer. The same thing with this one. What kind of a What kind of a polygon is this? How many sides? AB, BC, CD, DA. How many sides?
3 sides, ma'am.
4 sides, ma'am.
4 sides, ma'am.
4 sides. AB, BC, CD, DA. Name the polygon. What do you call this polygon?
Quadrilateral, ma'am.
It's a quadrilateral. But why does it look? It doesn't look like a quadrilateral. Why? Meaning when you look at it, you don't get a feeling of a quadrilateral. You have to think twice. You need to keep staring at the figure and then you realize, oh yeah, it is a quadrilateral. Why is that? Okay, you did not get that feeling, is it? All right, because the sides are produced. The side AB is produced to Q. No, I'm just telling you, just in case you didn't get the feeling or you still don't get the feeling of a quadrilateral, it's because the sides are produced. The sides are produced. AB is produced to Q. Complete all of you. Now in the same way, now I said AB is AB, side AB is produced to Q. Tell me for 3 other statements like this.
Side DA is produced to P, ma'am.
Okay. Now go in the order where I started with AB. So you go now. Tell me about BC. Side BC.
Side BC is
Side
produced to R, ma'am.
R, ma'am.
Okay. Side CD.
Is produced to S, ma'am.
S, ma'am.
Side CD.
And
is
side DA
DA
is
is produced to
produced
P, ma'am.
to
Okay, children. Very good. All right. So side AB is produced to Q. Side BC is produced to R. Side CD is produced to X, S, and side DA is produced to P. So you can, when you read out like this, you're reading only 4 sides: AB, BC, CD, DA. So it's a quadrilateral. Its sides are produced and the exterior angles are formed. So it looks, it might look like a pentagon for you. Just take care. If you can make out the sides, you will know. It has only 4 sides, so it's a quadrilateral. All right. Now, what are X, Y, Z, and T? What are X, Y, Z, and T? They are the exterior angles. They are the exterior angles of the quadrilateral. Because each X is formed when the side is produced. X is formed when the side is produced. Y is formed when the side is produced. And Z is formed when the side is produced. Z is formed. If it was not produced, that will not be formed. You will have only 50 degrees. Only because the side is produced, we have this angle Z here. And again, this side is produced. So this angle, exterior angle T, is formed. Now we know that X plus Y plus Z plus T is equal to
360 degrees, ma'am.
360 degrees. Why? Why? Because
Sum of exterior angles is equal to 360 degrees, ma'am.
yeah, because the sum of the exterior angles in any polygon, the sum of all the exterior angles is equal to 360 degrees. In any polygon, the sum of all the exterior angles is equal to 360. So if this is an objective question, this figure is given, it's an objective question, you'll have to choose one of the 4 answers. Then straight away, 360 degrees. 360 is the correct option for both the figures. The sum of their interior angles will be different. For a triangle, it is 180. For a quadrilateral, it's 360. The sum of the interior angles are different, but the sum of the exterior angles.
Ma'am, should we find the measure of X, Y, and Z also?
Yeah, you should, because that's what I was telling you. That's what I told you for the earlier figure. Since we're given some measures, we are given, see, if we are going to use that rule, then we don't need any of the angles given here, mentioned here. But since the angles 130, 90, 50, these are mentioned, we have to find X, find Y, find Z, find T, and then we have to add X, Y, Z, and T and show it's equal to 360 degrees.
Okay, ma'am.
Right? Yeah. Children, now go through the answer. Now to find every exterior angle, you should know the corresponding interior angle. In the triangle, you don't know this interior angle. See, now to find X, you have 40 degrees. To find Z, you have 90 degrees. To find Y, you don't know the corresponding interior angle. So you first find it. So you first find C. That's what is happening till here. Children, I'll just tell you how the answer flows. So you please listen to me. To find X, you have 40 degrees. It's interior angle. To find Z, you have its interior angle 90 degrees. To find Y, you don't know its corresponding interior angle. So first you should find that, see, BCA. BCA is 50 degrees. Then find X, Y, and Z using the property exterior angle is equal to 180 minus interior angle. See, here we have X, Y, and Z we have here. Then X plus Y plus Z. Similarly, in the quadrilateral, we know from using 130, you can find which angle in the quadrilateral. Using 130, you can find using 130 degrees, you can find which angle. Using the interior angle 130 degrees, you can find which exterior angle.
Angle X.
Angle X. Using 90, yeah, angle X. Using 90 degrees, using this interior angle 90 degrees, you can find
Angle Y.
Then what's a degree, ma'am?
using 90 degrees, you can find Y. Yeah. And using this interior angle 50 degrees, you can find
Angle Z.
Is it, ma'am?
okay. So you can find X, Y, and Z. You can find X, you can find Y, you can find Z using 130, 90, and 50 degrees. Now to find T, you don't know the corresponding interior angle. You want to find T, but you don't know the corresponding interior angle. So we find this one first. What is this angle called? It's angle ADC or CDA. This angle is called angle ADC or CDA. So that's what we find first. And then see X, Y, Z, T. We find all the exterior angles using the rule 180 minus interior angle. And then we add to get 360. Yes, children, please understand each one of the answers. Work it now. I'll wait for 5 to 10 minutes. I'll just get back, children. Please work. Finish writing, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Should I wait?
No, ma'am.
Completed.
Okay. Do we understand the flow of the answer, children?
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Any difficulty as to why to find this? Why should we find that and things like that? First, because it's a triangle, we find the, see, you know it is 180. The step is not compulsory. I've just worked it so that when you, the more you see it, you know, the better you remember. So I've just worked it. So that you realize that the sum of all the interior angles is different for different polygons. You can write 180 and 360 directly. You don't have to show this working, but do it. When you do it, you know, that it gets registered in your mind. You, otherwise, default will use 360 for all polygons. We may, I'm not saying you will do it. We may do that. We may just assume that, you know, the sum of all the interior angles of every polygon is 360 degrees. So the first step is about calculating the sum of all the interior angles using the formula n-2 into 180. And then finding the missing interior angle. The next step here is to find the missing interior angle. So that missing interior angle in the triangle is 50 degrees. And in the quadrilateral, that missing interior angle, this one, this angle CDA, this measure we do not know. This angle is 90 degrees. Now we have the measures of all the interior angles in the triangle. And we find the corresponding exterior angles using 180 minus interior angle. We find X, Y, and Z. Now we know all the interior angles. So 180 minus the interior angle will give the corresponding exterior angle. Same thing here. We know all the four in the quadrilateral. We know all the four interior angles. 180 minus interior angle will give you the corresponding exterior angle. So like that we find X, Y, Z and T. So add these answers. X plus Y plus Z plus T is equal to 360. You see the same thing here. X plus Y plus Z is equal to 360. So that's what it is. You know, this is a fact that the sum of all the exterior angles in any polygon is 360 degrees. Okay, so I think these I'll share as homework. Yeah, it's again the same. Have a look and yeah. One moment. Yeah. Yeah, take down this question and try this. Is it possible to have a regular polygon, each of whose interior angles is 100 degrees? I think I'll explain one and ask you to do the next one. Do we have a similar question? Okay, let me just give you a clue and maybe you'll help yourself. Is it possible to have a regular polygon, each of whose interior angles is 100 degrees? See, whenever each interior angle or each exterior angle is given, that means it's a regular polygon. Because in a polygon, all the angles, exterior and interior angles need not be equal. So each interior angle is 100. What's the formula, children, to find each interior angle? How do you find each interior angle? Now here, when you say 180 minus exterior angle, it will not help much. What is the measure? Okay, how do we find the sum of all the interior angles, children? How do you find the sum of all the interior angles?
N minus 2 into 180, ma'am.
Very good. N-2 into 180. Now, it's a regular polygon. So what will be each interior angle? Total is N-2 into 180. Each one will be N minus, yeah.
Minus 2 into 180 by n, ma'am.
By n, yes, exactly. Very good. So n minus 2 into 180, n minus 2 into 180 is the sum of all the angles, all the interior angles. Divide by n to get the value of each interior angle. So what you have to write is each interior angle is equal to 100 degrees. Each interior angle is equal to 100 degrees. Each interior angle means n minus 2 into 180 by n is equal to 100 degrees. And you'll have to work that. Work that and find the value of n. You'll have to work that and find the value of n. And based on the value of n, you can say if it is possible or not possible. The other way of doing it is, if each interior angle is 100, what is each exterior angle? If each 80 degrees. 80 degrees. If each interior angle is 100 degrees, then each exterior angle is equal to 80 degrees. Is 80 degrees. Now, how do you find each exterior angle? What is the total of all the exterior angles? What is the sum of all the exterior angles?
360, ma'am. 360, ma'am.
360. What will be the measure of each? 360 degrees. So what will be the measure of each? What will be
By n.
360 by n. So you can work this in two ways. Interior angle is equal to 100. Each interior angle is 100. That means n minus 2 into 180 by n is equal to 100. You can work that and find the value of n. Or each exterior angle is equal to 80. 360 by n is equal to 80. Now work that, children. Just do a rough work. Each exterior angle is equal to 80 degrees. 360 by n is equal to 80. Work that and tell me the value of n.
Ma'am, you're asking to work the fourth question, no, ma'am?
Yeah, right. Yeah, what's the value of n, children? 360 by n is equal to 80. What's the value of n? Quick.
Ma'am, is it 4.5?
So 4.5, is it?
Yes,
4.5.
ma'am.
So you're getting n is equal to 4.5, right? N is
Yes,
equal to
ma'am.
4.5. Okay, that means we are trying to say that the polygon has 4.5 sides, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, is it possible? Can we have a polygon with 4.5 sides?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yeah, so the answer is because the value of n is not acceptable. Because the value of n is not acceptable. N cannot be 4.5. It has to be a number greater than 2. A natural number, or you can say a whole number greater than 2. You can't even get 2 because in a polygon, there is no polygon with 2 sides. There is no polygon with 1 side. Minimum number of sides for a polygon is 3. Triangle is a polygon with minimum number of sides. So you have to get minimum 3 as the answer, or if you get more than 3, it should be a whole number or it should be a natural number. It cannot be 3.5, 4.5, 4.7 and all that. So since the value of n is not acceptable, we cannot have a regular polygon whose each interior angle measures 100 degrees. I've worked in both the ways, children. See, this is the rule. We are given that each interior angle is 100. So you can work with each interior angle. You can see it in the alternate answer, alternate method, not alternate answer, sorry, alternate method. You can see it here. Each interior angle is 100. What do you substitute for each interior angle? N minus 2 into 180 by n. This is how we calculate each interior angle in a regular polygon is equal to 100. So when you solve this, cross multiply and solve this, you get n is 4.5. Or this is working with each interior angle. Or you can work with each exterior angle. Interior is 100, so exterior is 80. And exterior angle is 360 by n. Each exterior angle is 360 by n. So 360 by n is 80. Working this, you will get the same values for n, 4.5. Not acceptable. So not possible. See, 360 by 80, 0, 0 will get cancelled. Then 36 by 8. 36 by 8 is equal to 9 by 2. When you simplify in tables of 4, 9 by 2, which is 4.5. Finish this, children? Writing?
Finished, ma'am.
All of you?
Completed.
Okay. Class, use the emoji, raise your hands. Madhumita, Danya, Sindhu and Sanjay. Devadarshini, are you there? Kirtana and Raja? What about Kirtana and Raja? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Raja? (180) into n is 180 n. 180 into 2 is 360. On cross multiplying, you get 100 n. I think forget meaning I might delay in sharing the pictures. Take a picture of all these. Take a picture of this one, children. This is your homework. Take a screenshot. Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
One. This is the second one. This we worked in the class. Yeah, this is also your homework. Take a picture of this. It's your homework. This one also, homework. see this one, children, if we understand this, look at this one. Each exterior angle is 360 by n, number of sides. When you cross multiply, you get each exterior angle into number of sides is equal to 360. When you cross multiply. So from this, we get number of sides. Number of sides is equal to 360 by each exterior angle. So when you 360 by number of sides will give each exterior angle. 360 by each exterior angle will give the number of sides. 360 by number of sides n is each exterior angle. 360 by each exterior angle is the number of sides. Yes.
Ma'am, number of sides means what, ma'am? How many sides we are having, or measurement of the sides, ma'am?
Number of sides, like 3 sides, 4 sides, 5 sides.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Using that, you can work this.
All these we have to write in a tuition note, ma'am.
Perfect. Yes. Yeah. Homework. Take a picture, children. Homework.
Taken, ma'am.
All.
Ma'am,
Now,
for all of these, we have to draw the diagram and then solve it, ma'am.
yeah.
Okay.
Please draw. Yeah. Please draw the diagram. And children, why do we call this a regular pentagon?
Sides are equal, ma'am.
Sides are equal, ma'am.
Sides are marked equal. Correct. Because the sides are marked equal. You can see that the sides are marked equal. When all the sides are equal, all the angles also will be equal. So it's a regular pentagon.
That's all, ma'am.
Yeah. No, I think we don't have time to start this one. So let's go back to this one. Yes, work this, children. take down this question. It's an objective question. No, I think we don't have time to write the question. Just work it and tell me the smallest angle of the pentagon. Read the question and answer the question. What are we all doing? What is the sum of all the angles? When it's given the angles of a
540.
yeah, when it's given angles of a pentagon, when nothing is mentioned, it is about the interior angles, not exterior. When nothing is mentioned, the angles are interior angles, not exterior angles. Okay, so Danya, tell us how we work.
Ma'am, so the sum of the given angles is equal to 540, ma'am. That is x degree plus x plus 20.
Plus x plus 40 plus x plus 60 plus x plus 80 is 540. Perfect. Yeah, what's the answer? What's the value of x on solving?
5x plus 170 is equal to 540 degrees, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, okay. Complete working and share the answer. Yes.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
only triangle have the total, the angle is equal to, the sum of angle is equal to 180 degree, or like every pentagon and everything, ma'am?
No, in a triangle, the sum of the three angles is 180. The sum of the interior angles is different for different polygons.
Okay, ma'am.
Answer, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you explain how you did the sixth sum again?
No, we haven't still seen the answer. Yes, we'll see the answer. Yes.
Ma'am, it's 68, ma'am.
X is
68, ma'am.
68. So the correct option is option B, is it? All right. Yes. And why is that the smallest angle? The question is to find the smallest angle of the pentagon. And that's the smallest, x is the smallest angle, because you can see this x plus 20, this x plus 40. The x plus 80 is the greatest angle and x is the smallest angle. X is the smallest angle, x plus 80 is the greatest angle. So the smallest angle is the value of x, which is 68. So yes, Kirtana, you wanted this. Listen to this. So it's a pentagon. The sum of all the interior angles, we calculate using this formula, n minus 2 into 180. The sum of all the interior angles is different for different polygons. The sum of all the interior angles is different for different polygons. So when you're working with a pentagon, you need to find the sum of all the interior angles. So n minus 2 into 180. Pentagon has 5 sides. So 5 minus 2 into 180. 3 into 180, which is 540. So the sum of all the 5 interior angles of a pentagon is 540 degrees. For a triangle, it is 180. For a quadrilateral, it is 360. For a pentagon, it is 540. The sum of the interior angles is different for different polygons. So we need to find using this rule. N minus 2 into 180. So 540 is the sum of all the interior angles. And here we have the angles. They are called x plus 20, x plus 40, x plus 60, and x plus 80. So add the 5 angles. The sum of these 5 angles is equal to 540. The sum of these 5 angles will be equal to 540. So x plus x plus x plus x plus x is 5x. And these numbers total to 200. So 5x plus 200 is equal to 540. So 5x is equal to 5x plus 200 is equal to 540. Transpose, so 5x is equal to 340. X is equal to 340 by 5, 68. The value of x is 68. The smallest angle is 68 degrees.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. You may leave the meeting. Thank you, children.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, children. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, children. Thank you. Yeah, I heard you, Raja. Thank you.